is Tony Abad. I'm here to talk about my first car that I've had that I kind of went extreme on, I guess. It's a 1998 BMW E36 M3. I've owned it for, I think like 12 plus years, 12 to 15 years. When I first bought it, it was stock. It was black. Was my daily driver. I learned how to drive manual in it, which was kind of embarrassing, but it is what it is. Bought it, drove it, a couple road trips here and there, and then came time to do maintenance on it. You know, gaskets, and while we're already there, I might as well do some performance mods, and it was expensive. It got expensive really quick. So I told my friend, Manny Gomez, let's do a swap. I'm like, all right, cool. What do you want to do? I'm like, I don't know. What do you suggest? Like LS. I'm like, let's do it. I told him just take his time. I wasn't in a rush at all. And then came paints. I didn't want to keep the car black. There are a lot of black E36s, a lot of black BMWs. I don't know the paint code, so don't ask. But I decided to go with this gray color. And so I knew that I needed to add some colors that pop with it. And so I decided on this acid green. It's always been a goal of mine to have the car featured in a magazine, to have that actual, you can get pictures and videos, which is awesome, but having it on an actual, in a magazine for others to see has always been a goal of mine. And I have been featured in 3 of them. I've been featured in Pass Mag, F3 Magazine, and Performance BMW. I wanted to be featured in Super Street, but you know what happened with that. Maybe there's a 4th one in the future. We'll see. So that's this car. This car is a 2004 E46 M3. I bought it at the end of 2019. I knew I like the body style, as most E46 owners or even BMW enthusiasts don't really like the sound that's being produced by these cars. It's very, there's a rasp to it. Whether you love it or you hate it, you're kind of in between. But I knew I had to get into one because the prices were going to increase on them, and sure enough, they have. This car was also black when I purchased it, and it was SMG. Had the car for a few months, and the pump finally went out. Good thing. So I had my buddy Tim do the swap on it, and once that was done, once it was mechanically sound, I had my other friend Ferris wrap the car. It's wrapped in a midnight green Nosatec. And then, of course, I had to lower the car. And I didn't want to get coilovers. This car's bagged, so I said, well, let's go ahead and bag this car as well. And prior to owning this car, I had a 2005 E46 328 Xi, and that was also wrapped. But I'd wanted to put a BBK on it. And my buddy Jose, he powder coated orange. Okay, well, orange will go with green as well. Let's go for it. Got that installed, and it's also it's riding on 18 by 10.5 square setup by Koenig countergrams. And so far it's been good. I mean, I've had small issues, but it is an 04, so I expect to have little mishaps here and there. But so far it's been fun. It's been great. Both cars, in my opinion, are much different than the newer cars now. The body shapes, the body lines, they're to me, they're classics. If you do decide to build a car, don't expect to get rewarded. Do it for fun. I've told people, like, oh, people have told me, like, they'll message me on Instagram, oh, your car's an inspiration, da 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 da. I'm like, cool. Take your time, appreciate the journey. You say this car is your goal, awesome, but take it a step further. Like, do something, set the bar higher. Don't just do it to build it like someone else's car. Do your own thing, put your own twist to it, have fun, take your time, be patient, and appreciate the journey, appreciate the headaches, appreciate the stress. Just have fun.